Hey, it's Michael Duggins. It's your boy Mike D. We really wanna. Well, I'll tell you that. So, I'm going to talk about Organism 46b and how it's in Antarctica. And this thing has about 14 arms. It can turn into a person as an illusion. It can turn into a human being. The ink from it is very poisonous, and it happens to be in Antarctica, where they also did Project Hyperjump, and they were looking for Nazis in Antarctica, and yes, they were there. So that's kind of crazy news to tell you, but I really should put it out there in the open. Nothing is sure for a very long time, because we got people digging in the ice, and they're doing their experiments and everything, but be careful what you find there. I have a really bad feeling about something. I feel like an entity about like the fact that something very terrible is in Antarctica, something we never knew about. So that's my hinge about that, but we're going to get back to the fact that some people don't realize the fact that the world around them is dissipating. Out with the old, in with the new. For many years, we never had anything new, so we're just working on this budget that is totally set on rules. Might as well make a budget with no rules. You can make that a law. Budget with no rules. Everyone gets a budget. Everyone. Card. Right away. Get your credit card. Everyone gets a credit card. And what if that really happens? That's another topic. So you get a credit card, and you get a high amount of money that you can do whatever you want. Or they're starting to do infinity money. Infinity money. Money that just, it comes to you because you need it. But it comes through the internet, it comes through a card. It's like, oh, you have a record of money, but you don't have any dollars. That's what's going to happen pretty soon. They're also doing chips. They're putting chips in people, and it's usually right here. That's where they're putting the chip, and with that chip, you can buy your stuff. Really? Sooner or later, they're going to know how to hack a chip. So, point blank, it just doesn't make any sense. So, my message is to the hospitals. Don't sleep on anyone. I have a real bad feeling that certain things happen there because of entities, but also along with people in flesh form acting completely nuts. If you're not cut out for the job, don't do it. You will be stressed out dealing with working in a hospital. I know that. I was housekeeping. I was a little stressed, but I was happy, You can be happy and stressed out at the same time, but it's kind of hard to explain. It's like being completely exhausted, but knowing you're going to get paid further down the road. And that message I want to bring to you with the fact that, think about it. If everyone had their own business connected to their house, that would be a profitable opportunity for neighborhoods. So let's say you build an industrial farm on a lot of land behind the restaurant, and you pick the fruits and vegetables and everything, or maybe vegetables are easier to grow. That I do know. I grew a cucumber when I was 8. It was pretty cool. Big old cucumber vine. And growing food like that is really easy to save up on your money, just growing food. It's very important because I know something very yonkers is going to happen. Something totally bonkers. Something like stupid, alright? So, prepare yourself to know how to survive off the land, because some people are just completely nuts. They're just like, like, I'll do what I want to do when no one's looking, and I don't care how many people pay, even if it's Mother Nature. So, like, you got these totally you got these totally cuckoo people in high positions, all right? So on top of that, you have people you can't trust in the work system. That's right. Look at Charlie Weinstein, or whatever the hell his name is, and a couple of other actors and producers that were pedophiles, along with the fact that one of the news people got arrested. A very big ordeal went down, and he had someone replace him. So, I mean, it's not good. It's not really good at all. He owns a huge business, and he's being accused of rubbing up on women, which is completely wrong. Completely. I knew that. I don't know it. I knew that. Ben knew that. And some people just don't freaking get it, because you got the ocean. What do you do with the ocean? You just do disgusting things. And I will explain some of those things. You got metal, rust, all types of debris at the bottom of the ocean. That's mutating the fish, or either killing them. So it's very hard for me to explain the fact that even if you dump a truckload of PCP in the ocean, your fish are going to be affected. And you might say, I didn't eat the fish brain, so what are you talking about? I didn't eat the fish head. That's where the brain is at, that's where the organ is at. No, the organs are in its stomach. So when you rip open the fish and you see something weird in the stomach, you shouldn't eat it, because that means that particular fish had a disease. Right? There's clean fish and there's dirty fish. That's why some people don't eat catfish. You can kill an alligator, but sooner or later the alligators are going to start dying because there's no food in the ocean. And your land problem, whoa, that's funny. I mean, it took up until 2000, going all the way into 2018, for a lot of people to realize that we got to clean up the city. How you wash the block? You sell it. And then when someone dumps stuff in front of your store, not supposed to, you have the right to say something. So picture all the stores on the block. There you go. Exactly. That store, that family owns their own store. That family owns their own store. Making an internet a freaking internet company that gives ideas and also makes money off of stores. Like, you got Sonic, right? Sonic, the restaurant. You got Pizza Hut, the restaurant, right? Well, what happens is that person pays their rent because they automatically own that company by law. How does that happen? Well, what you don't get is they would have to agree with the fact that they want that particular job. People are going to be looking for certain jobs, right? So maybe there's a clothes store at the bottom of that store. The people in that house, they own that store. They work in that store. How about that? You have a whole bunch of apartments, and at the bottom you have a business, and every one of those apartments, they're like dorms or something like that. It's a work dorm. That's my idea. It's a very cool idea, a working dorm. Gosh, it would be that easy, wouldn't it? I got a job right away. I'm 18. I'm flipping burgers. I mean, like, come on. That's one example. Oh, I'm 18. I just graduated. Now I'm in a working dorm. All I'm doing is selling clothes. All I'm doing is selling food. All I'm doing is selling cigarettes. All I'm doing is selling shoes. I mean, like, you're talking about, like, a financial decimate in this country. For freaking what? For freaking what? Come up with a freaking idea other than trying to make money off your campaign. Ideas. What about the first tallest hospital in the world? That would be cool, right? Big old Metropolis Hospital with helicopter pads on the side of it, so they can go straight up. You gotta have one of those fast elevators, yeah. Okay, now, I really didn't mean, let me check my time. So, I'm gonna end this off. Here's the thing, just try to keep it together when I tell you to look up this one. It is called Project Paperclip. Just look that one up, and I'll see you soon. It's your boy Mike D, aka Mike Duggins. See you later, and I'll contact with another film for you. Boy. Alright. Gotcha.